Massive explosions. Helicopters losing control right overhead. These are terrifying aircraft accidents captured by cameras, often by chance. Let's take a look. In the first incident, a helicopter in India was attempting to land when the pilot suddenly lost control, causing the aircraft to spin repeatedly. Fortunately, all 6 people on board the helicopter were safe. The helicopter also did not sustain significant damage. In the next incident, a Soviet-made Mi-8 helicopter encountered a problem during landing, causing the aircraft to be completely destroyed. This incident involved a U.S. cargo Boeing 747 at Bagram Air Base near Kabul, Afghanistan. The crash claimed 7 lives, including 4 pilots, 2 mechanics, and 1 loadmaster. Take a look at this helicopter. It is on a rescue mission, yet it cannot save itself. The incident occurred in early 2025. An F-35 fighter jet fell from the sky at a base in Alaska and was completely destroyed. Fortunately, the pilot managed to eject in time. In this incident, an MV-22B was approaching the flight deck of USS Green Bay. The aircraft suddenly tilted to the left and began losing altitude, causing the left engine to strike the deck. Sailors on the deck rushed to get clear as the aircraft continued to drop. The aircraft then fell into the sea. There were 26 U.S. service members on board at the time of the crash. 3 were killed, including the co-pilot, an aerial crew chief, and an infantry soldier. On June 26, 1988, Air France Flight 296, an Airbus A320-111, crashed during a demonstration flight showcasing the aircraft's new fly-by-wire technology. The accident occurred at Mulhouse, Habsheim, France, and resulted in 3 fatalities. In this incident, a B-52 bomber crashed at Fairchild Air Force Base. The pilot maneuvered the aircraft beyond its controllable limits. The crash killed all 4 crew members on board. Next is a Mi-8 helicopter. There were 15 people on board, including 3 pilots. While attempting to land in a village, the helicopter struck power lines. It then crashed to the ground and burst into flames. The accident killed 4 people and seriously injured 3 others. In the next incident, a MiG-29 fighter jet was forced to make an emergency landing after its engine caught fire. The pilot managed to eject with a parachute just seconds before the aircraft exploded. The jet, valued at about £17 million, was completely destroyed. Take a look at this aircraft. It has just taken off, but one of its wheels has come off, forcing an emergency landing. The pilot is a trainee. Watch how he and his instructor handle the situation. Belly landing sent sparks across the runway, but fortunately the aircraft did not catch fire. No one was injured in the incident, though it will likely remain a memorable experience for the trainee pilot. In the next incident, an aircraft lost control and crashed into a residential parking area. Investigators later determined that a cabin door malfunction, along with the aircraft being overloaded, contributed to the accident. 2 people on board were seriously injured, and 3 others sustained minor injuries. This helicopter is carrying out power line maintenance, unaware that disaster is about to strike. This is the moment a light aircraft crashed during takeoff at an airport in Washington state. An aerobatic aircraft carrying veteran wing walker Jane Wicker and pilot Charlie Schwenker crashed during an air show near Dayton, Ohio. Both Jane Wicker and Charlie Schwenker were killed in the accident.
Jane Wicker, sitting on top of the world. Oh, no.
Martin, get up.
One helicopter was parked on the ground, while another pilot attempted to land nearby, but he misjudged the distance. This is what happens to an aircraft when it crashes in the desert, but fortunately, this was only a test. Although this simulated crash took place in the sandy desert, the aircraft was still severely destroyed. At the Flugtag 88 air show, when one aircraft suffered a technical problem, the jet collided head-on with another in the formation, causing a massive explosion. 2 fireballs then crashed into the crowd below. The tragedy killed 67 spectators and 3 pilots, and injured more than 1,000 people, many with severe burns. In this incident, a Mexican Navy helicopter was on its way to areas affected by Hurricane Grace when it was forced to make an emergency landing in the state of Hidalgo in central Mexico. Despite the landing, the helicopter still ended up badly damaged. Fortunately, no one was injured. The incident occurred while a Polish Air Force F-16 fighter jet was preparing for an airshow performance in Radom, central Poland. The crash resulted in the pilot's death. Take a look at this helicopter. Its tail has broken off, yet the pilot is still trying to bring it down safely. This incident involved a Boeing 767-200ER hijacked during a flight from Addis Ababa to Nairobi by 3 Ethiopians seeking asylum in Australia. The aircraft eventually ran out of fuel and ditched in the Indian Ocean near Grande Comore in the Comoros Islands. Of the 175 people on board, 125 were killed in the water landing, including the 3 hijackers and 6 crew members. Next is a series of incidents involving helicopters. Fortunately, most of these events resulted in little to no casualties. The aircraft crashed during a domestic flight. During the flight, it made several low passes over the runway. After climbing suddenly, the pilot attempted a rolling maneuver but lost control of the aircraft. The plane crashed into the ground, killing the pilot. This aircraft was landing with the left landing gear missing a wheel. Fortunately, the captain's skill helped bring the aircraft down safely. In this incident, it appears the captain failed to flare before touchdown, causing the aircraft to hit the runway hard and break the nose landing gear.
Oh, he just crashed.
While building a 7-story structure intended to serve as a Christmas tree, a helicopter's rotor struck a cable, causing the aircraft to crash to the ground. People on the ground quickly ran for safety. Fortunately, neither the pilot nor the workers were seriously injured. In the next incident, a Sukhoi Su-30 MKI was performing a controlled spin during an airshow demonstration. The pilot began recovery too late, completing an extra rotation and striking the ground tail first. The impact damaged the engines and caused a fire. As the aircraft became uncontrollable, both pilots ejected moments before the jet exploded.
Катапультируется штурман Владимир Шендрик. На высоте около 60 метров командир экипажа Вячеслав Аверьянов.
During a training exercise, an Augusta Westland AW-169 helicopter was still on the ground with its rotors spinning when it suddenly tipped over to the right. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident. In a similar situation, this helicopter lost control and fell off a hospital helipad from a height of about 3 meters. Fortunately, no one was injured. The pilot of this helicopter appears to be searching for a suitable place to land, but the aircraft suddenly begins to lose control.
Come on! Oh no, 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 no! Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
According to witnesses, pieces from the helicopter's tail rotor were seen breaking off before it went down. The spinning blades also cut through several nearby palm trees. Fortunately, no one was killed in the incident, though 3 bystanders were injured. During training for the Radom Air Show 2025, an F-16 from the Tiger demo team crashed during practice. The aircraft immediately erupted into a fireball, and the Polish pilot was killed at the scene. The pilot of this helicopter deliberately flew close to a tornado and quickly realized it was a very bad decision.
She went fast.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
the distance from the runway and the wind.
There he is right there.
The aircraft lost control and crashed into a residential area. Fortunately, a man and a child in a nearby stroller narrowly escaped. Everyone on board the aircraft was also safe. An aircraft experienced a problem and was forced to make an emergency landing. Thanks to quick thinking and remarkable skill, the pilot carried out a textbook landing without the landing gear.
Adam, log the theater and land shuttle. Copy. North Las Vegas Tower, County Mobile 2 on Charlie on the ramp, looking way down vehicles.
A Yak-130 training jet was flying low over the runway. However, the pilot still attempted a spinning maneuver. The aircraft's belly struck the runway, sparking a fire. The accident was attributed to pilot overconfidence and performing a complex maneuver in unsafe conditions. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. You've just watched a series of shocking aircraft accidents captured on camera. If you found the video interesting, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to support us in making more videos like this. See you in the next video. Thank you.